our next football game, and it's our most important football game. So we have to win our next football game. There's no difference between this game, last week's game, and the week before that, and the game at the beginning of the season. Yeah, the guys are still going to be going off the motivation from this past Saturday. Game-winning interception to get us into the championship at the last minute. And it's gonna fuel them for this practice. They're gonna come out on fire today with more energy through this whole week up until the championship game. I'm gonna put a lot of confidence in us after losing homecoming for us to win this game, that was the most important game, to get us to the championship. It's gonna fuel us. Well, to the young guys, I've been trying to get them to understand that this is our most important game because this is my 5th championship I'm going to be a part of. Like going to the championship I'm going to be a part of here at Winston-Salem. So I'm trying to get them to see the bigger picture that we need to focus up and not play around so much, that we kind of need to look at this game as if it might be your last. When you see a game as your last, you play harder. You go harder in practice and everything. They got a good offense. They're undefeated for a reason. They've beaten every team, even some good D1 AA teams. But that doesn't mean nothing. At the start of Saturday, we're both trying to get a championship. Your record doesn't matter, nothing. So we're going to beat them and give them their first loss of the season. Not really, sir, because we had the best record last year going against V-State, and they ended up winning. So I see record as more than just a thing for placing to get into the championship. I don't see it as anything important when playing the championship game.
The vibe is real good. I mean, you know, we came a long way, so, you know, we've just been happy, high spirits, you know. I think we're going to win. You know, we're going to win. I feel real confident because I've been telling the team all week, it's like majority of us all our life, we grew up with our backs up against the wall, and that brings the best out of us, so the vibe is like A1 going into this week. Like I said, you know, growing up, backs against the wall, you know, my whole life, and, you know, this is where I perform the best, and that's majority of our team, you know, me being where we come from, so that's where the confidence is at. That's where the confidence comes from. And as far as our opponent, you know, we take every opponent the same, but I feel like we could beat everybody. Like anybody this year we lost to, I feel like if we had another chance, we could beat them. You know, just some mistakes we made, so we're getting better. It's a blessing, first of all. I always thank God, you know, that we could be able to get through that adversity and, you know, just stay together. I'm really excited for this week. You know, this is my senior year. I'm ready to put it all out on the line with my coaches and my teammates. Just do my thing. Well, yeah, that was the tough part because, you know, with so many new faces here. So we have to get to know each other. That's, you know, with any team. So now the chemistry is better. We, you know, we hang out, we talk more. You know, more the guys. It's just more of that around. You know. I never, you know, was out of the vision. We always knew that, you know, we could get to this point. It was just us believing in ourselves. You know, we know like the outsiders when you're losing, people, you know, shy away from you. So it was just us keeping our confidence and staying together as a team and as a family. We knew we would be here. We hate losing, but you take it, you look at the good in every situation. That's how I was brought up. Try to take the good out of every situation. That's it. That's what we took out of it. The short lived was tough. I didn't see the season going down the drain because, you know, I've been pretty, you know, up with the standards. I knew, you know, what was going on. It was just really a tough loss. It hurt, you know, but I prayed on it, and we're here now. So it's behind us now. Can't do nothing about it. So, you know, on to the next. And we're here. We're back in Durham. Feel real good because I know Coach Boulware been going through a lot. Just, you know, the adversity he's going through from this program, where it's been, and then him coming in, and, you know, I had no little drop. But we're back, and we really want to get this win for him and for ourselves.
Well, I would have to say I appreciate the fan support that we've always received here. People travel up and down the highways. Started out the first 4 games on the road, and Rams still travel very deep. And you know, we're happy for this opportunity to showcase our talent and to this opportunity to play in the 5th consecutive conference championship game. They've handled their business on the field. Every Saturday from the opening part of the season, they've been pretty good. And just like you would expect a team to get better week to week, they've done just that. They continue to improve. They got chemistry. They play very fast on offense. Defensively, they've been a stud for most people. I don't see any weaknesses. I've been looking at their film left, right. They got a great receiving core. The quarterback, he stepped in. He's done everything that he's been asked to do for them. He's managed the games very well. And I don't see a weakness there. Michael Bloomfield's been here for 5 consecutive years, and he's been a part of all 5 of those divisional championships, as well as going on to the conference championships. And Bloomfield brings the experience of knowing what it felt like to lose that game last year. So he will be practicing and playing with a chip on his shoulders, but at the same time he has to stay within the scheme of things. He can't get too far out and saying what he wants to do. Our goal, our mission is to stop the run, make him one-dimensional, and he's a key part of doing that.
Does that concern you at all?
That's not a concern. Hopefully these guys will cherish the moment and know what this feels like and know what type of work it took to get there. And for these guys who have multiple years left to play, hopefully they'll be fighting and scratching with us from here on out, trying to get back there again. How often do teams practice on, game plan B? They go into it with game plan A. Right now, I would say they're primarily a passing team, and they use the pass to set up the run once they soften your defense up a little bit. If we can hold them to a minimal with the running game and react to the pass, there's a lot more parts, there's a lot more yardage in between the quarterback passing the ball to a receiver. So there's a lot more that has to go right for an offense. That's our job defensively, is to get in the way to try to make them one-dimensional, and hopefully they'll throw us the football. It feels good for them. I'm happy for them, in particular people like Bloomfield and Mike Douglas, those guys who put forth a lot of effort to help the previous seniors get to where they were and to achieve some of the goals that they've achieved. From day one, when the season started, I wasn't very excited about this season because I knew that this day would come when Michael Bloomfield is no longer part of this program. But, like every year, you're going to gain some, you're going to lose some. With Michael Bloomfield in the senior class, hats off to them for helping this program get back to where it is. And I really hope that they can finish what they started. It's going to take a hard effort from everybody collectively, the players, the coaches, the fan support. The key for us will be to not panic. When something good happens, our mission is to keep playing. If something bad happens, the mission and goal is to keep playing, for 60 minutes. One play at a time, one possession at a time, one quarter, one half, one game at a time. That's been our goal from day one. We're still, to this day, working on chemistry, but I think that as far as our chemistry is concerned, this is about as tight as it gets for us. They are the ones that have to go out there and execute. We're going to try to put them in the best possible position to be successful. This is still early in the week for us, but it's going to be a short week based on travel. There's a lot of steps you have to take to get ready preparation-wise for this game. Everybody's in game shape right at this point in time, so it's a matter of just focusing down on the schemes that they do best. Defensively, they're going to be stingy, so hopefully our offense can put together one of their best performances of the season. Defensively, we're going to have our hands full stopping their passing game as well as their running attack. So it's going to be a very interesting game. We're excited to be here.